Green Chartreuse is an herbal liqueur made by monks in France. It has an incredible history. It is a very common ingredient in some classic cocktails, and sometimes I like to refer to it as almost liquid gold. Why? Because it's sometimes hard to find and it's pretty pricey. But in this video, I'm going to be showing you 3 cocktails that you can make with Green Chartreuse so that it doesn't just sit on your shelf. The first cocktail I'm going to make for you is called the Green Ghost. It's a very simple cocktail, only 3 ingredients, and it's got this beautiful pale green color. We're first going to do 2 ounces of a dry style gin. I'm using St. George's Botanivore. We're going to do a ½ ounce of our Green Chartreuse right into our cocktail shaker here. And lastly, we're going to do another ½ ounce of freshly squeezed lime juice. And we're going to add some ice to our shaker tin. And we're going to lock it up and shake it up until it's nice, chilled, and diluted. And we're gonna strain it into a chilled coupe glass. Just look at that color. It's a nice pale green color. Ooh, it's nice, it's punchy. It's got that great herbal flavor from the chartreuse. The lime juice brings in that citrus, but the dry style gin really carries through the flavor. Right, now it's time to get funky. Let's make a Fernet Sour cocktail. Alright, we're gonna do 3/4 of an ounce of Fernet Branca. We're gonna do 3/4 of an ounce of our Green Chartreuse. I'm running out and I'm scared. We're gonna do 3/4 of an ounce of freshly squeezed lime juice. And we're gonna do 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup. Add ice to your tin. And let's also strain this out into a chilled coupe glass. Look at that. Oh, wow. I know Fernet's not everybody's cup of tea, but my lord, is this delicious. That bitterness and mintiness from the Fernet Branca mixes in with the great herbalness from the Green Chartreuse. The lime gives it that great acidity. The simple syrup really rounds it out, and it's absolutely delicious. It's a great other example of an equal parts cocktail that uses Green Chartreuse. Really, really good. And the last cocktail I'm gonna make for you today is the Piña Verde. This cocktail was created at one of my favorite bars on this planet, Polite Provisions in San Diego, by a man who I really look up to in this cocktail world, Eric Castro. He's one of the owners of Polite Provisions, and he is just a absolute baller in this space. It's essentially like a Green Chartreuse pina colada, and what's not to love in that? But all right, let's get to it. All right, we're gonna do 1½ ounces of Green Chartreuse. This might kill my bottle, and I'm a little worried about that, but all right. 1½ ounces of Green Chartreuse. Do 1½ ounces of pineapple. I make fresh pineapple juice, and I think you should too. We'll do a ½ ounce of freshly squeezed lime juice. And we're going to do 3/4 of an ounce of cream of coconut. I'm just going to mix this up because it gets a little interesting. All right, and let's do 3/4 of an ounce of our cream of coconut. And then we're gonna add ice to our shaker and shake it up. And we're going to strain it out into a low bowl. And fill it with some pebbled ice. And we're going to garnish with a mint sprig. Whoa, that's insane. That's like a really elevated pina colada. But I'm at a loss for words. I really enjoy this. That's really good stuff. Wow. No matter which 3 of these cocktails you choose to make, or all of them, I think they are all excellent examples of how to use Green Chartreuse in a cocktail. I think that, going simple like the Green Ghost is great, going a little bit more funky like the Fernet Sour cocktail, or even going kind of like modern tiki with the Piña Verde. You really can't go wrong. But if this wasn't enough to satisfy that cocktail craving that you have, I have another video right over here on 3 incredible mezcal cocktails that you can make.